Assalamualaikum and hi. In this video, we will learn about existence of limit. A limit exists if and only if both one-sided limit axes are equal. As you can see from this definition here, this represents x approaches a from the right or a positive, and this represents a from the left or a negative. If limit fx when x approaches to a from the right equals to limit fx when x approaches to a from the left equals to some constant, then limit fx when x approaches to a equals to the same constant. Now we will see example 6. Given the function fx, determine limit fx when x approaches to 4 if it exists. We know that if a limit exists when limit from the right equals to limit from the left. Now we have to check if both sided limit are equal. As you can see from this piecewise function, x less than 4 represent x approaches to 4 from the left because we have x less than 4, and x greater than 4 that represent x approaches to 4 from the right. So now we can find limit x approaches to 4 from the left and limit fx when x approaches to 4 from the right, as you can see from this definition. Now we have limit fx when x approaches to 4 from the left, but which function that we must choose? As you can see, we know that x approaches to 4 from the left, we have function 2x. So we just do substitution. Substitute the value of 4 into x, so we'll have 2 times 4 equals to 8. So that is our limit 4 from the left. So now we want to find limit fx when x approaches to 4 from the right. So which function is 4 from the right? We know that the function is 2x plus 3. So this is our fx, 2x plus 3. So just do substitution. Substitute 4 into x. 2 times 4 plus 3 equals to 11. As you can see, we know that limit from the left is not equals to limit from the right. So therefore, we can conclude that since limit fx when x approaches to 4 from the left is not equals to limit fx when x approaches to 4 from the right, therefore limit fx when x approaches to 4 does not exist. Make sure to write your conclusion in your answer. So let's see for the second example. We know given fx equals to modulus x minus 2, find limit fx when x approaches to 2. First, we must know the definition of modulus x minus 2. We can separate modulus x minus 2. We know that modulus x equals to positive x and negative x. This one for x greater than 0 and this one for x less than 0. This one is x greater and equals to 0. So from this question, we have limit fx equals to positive x minus 2 for x greater and equals to 2. Then the second one, we have negative x minus 2 for x less than 2. So as what we did earlier, we know that this one, x greater and equals to 2, is for x approaches to 2 from the right, while this one is for x less x approaches to 2 from the left because we have x less than 2. Now we can find our limit fx when x approaches to 2. So now we have limit x approaches to 2 from the right. Which function is 2 from the right? So as we can see from this piecewise function, we have function x minus 2. Now we just do substitution. 2 minus 2 equals to 0. So the next one, we have to find limit x approaches to 2 from the left. So we know that x approaches to 2 from the left, the function is negative x minus 2. So we just substitute x into the function. So we have 0. So now as we can see, we know that limit from the right is equals to limit from the left. So we can conclude that since limit fx when x approaches to 2 from the right equals to limit fx when x approaches to 2 from the left. Therefore, we know that limit fx when x approaches to 2 exists and equals to 0.